Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's talk about what to look out for in a woman as red flags. So what to avoid when you're courting, when you're dating, when you're out there doing cold approaches, or you're doing online dating, whatever you're doing, right? When it comes to dating, or maybe you're talking to someone in school, talking to someone at work, a girl at work. One thing as a foundation you want to avoid in women at all costs, is promiscuous women. No matter what, doesn't matter what class, how advanced they are in their schooling, how pretty they are, no matter their personality, whatever it is, if they are if a woman is promiscuous, if she has a body count that's double digit, and even like me, even like, I don't know, like anything really above 5, I'm gonna be honest with you, anything above 5, right? I mean, once you get to 5, 6, it's like now the pair bonding mechanism in her brain is starting to fade away as she continues to, do that hookup garbage, right? Promiscuous women, right? A lot of you men out here want to be in long-term relationships. A lot of you men are looking for a woman who's going to support you, be submissive, be like an asset to your life. Promiscuous women are not going to do that, right? 99% of them are not going to be willing to listen. They're not going to want to be in a submissive role. They're not going to want to cook. They're not going to want to clean. They're not going to be tentative to your children at all, right? They're going to most likely prioritize their fun, their feelings, and their career over you, not only you, and your children, right? Because here's the thing with promiscuous women, right? They have a think about it this way, right? If let's say a girl has 10 bodies, right? That's like not crazy in these days, right? A lot of girls have 200, 300, 400 bodies, whatever, right? So imagine, right? If she's in the habit, like hooking up is a habit, guys. It's a way of living. If she doesn't have a commitment mindset to her, right? And she just is like constantly hooking up and constantly wanting to just jump to the next best thing, right? Monkey branch and do all that good stuff. What makes you think she's going to be qualified to be in a relationship? She's not qualified at all, right? So you have to understand that even if you get into let's say you do get into a relationship with her, right? She is going to be in a position to maybe just tolerate you until she finds something better. A lot of women that have high body counts have that mindset. They have the mindset that the grass is always greener on the other side. So they're just looking at life, and you can call it moral or immoral, but I'm just stating what it is right now. They're looking at men as they're just trying to have experiences, right? And hey, do what you wish, but hey, if you're a guy, you have to absolutely avoid promiscuous women because they're not going to be easy to be in a relationship with. They're going to be annoying. They're going to be crass. They're going to be rude. They're going to be lazy, right? They're not going to be tentative to the children if you have children with her. They're going to be annoying. They're going to always want to go out with their girls. They're going to always be out of the house doing whatever the fuck, right? And I don't know the percentage of this, but in some cases they might cheat, right? If they get bored enough, if they get drunk enough, right? So understand this and do not date promiscuous women. I think we solve a lot of our problems with relationships once we stop tolerating women who are promiscuous, right? And it's funny, there used to be shame associated with promiscuity amongst women. Right now it's just like, you go girl, do you girl, no one can tell you wrong girl, right? All this garbage, right? Anyways, next, right? I don't date girls who drink, smoke, have tattoos, or party. Period. Right? Like they like to say, period. Right? I don't date girls that go out. I don't date girls that have multiple girlfriends. Like they have like girlfriends and go on girls trips. I don't date girls like that. Sorry. I'm not here to be, friends with, or I'm not here to date girls that always want to be out and about, doing this drug, doing that, smoking this weed, smoking that cigarette, going to this party, going to this movie, going to this mall, going to the beach on this day, going out to LA over here on this weekend, going to Miami this weekend. No, I'm not doing that, right? Because like I said, it's a lifestyle. And you have to understand that the promiscuous Jezebel women are a lifestyle, right? That's just who they are. It's a type, it's a way of living, right? So that all of those classifications that I just described, she smokes, she drinks, she wants to go out, she's always somewhere, she's always on posting on social media, right? A lot of these classifications lead to promiscuity, right? They lead to the fact that she is most likely a promiscuous woman, right? Because at the end of the day, right, if she's always involved with parties and going to the mall and going on trips, going to the beach, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. There might be some girls that just do that and are pure. You know, I'm not saying that every girl who goes to the beach or every girl who goes to the mall or every girl who goes to parties is necessarily a you know what. But at the end of the day, I can say for sure that there is an increased likelihood that she may be a promiscuous woman based off of what she does as it pertains to the things I just listed and talked about, right? So understanding that, you can avoid so many problems. If you avoid women who drink, who don't smoke, who don't go to parties, who don't prioritize their career, who don't have tattoos, who aren't on social media, if you avoid all of that, the only thing that's left is a woman who's like marriageable and is wife material and who is submissive and wants to cook, wants to clean, wants to love you, wants to love her children, right? So understanding that is the key to navigating the BS that we all deal with as men, right? In today's age, right? When it comes to dating. So those are just some things, some red flags I think that you should avoid in women, right? And I'm not saying that just because she goes to the beach, she can't be a wife, or if she goes to a party, she can't be a wife. But like I said, guys, going to parties every weekend, doing these things over the years and drinking, things like become a habit. And when things become a habit, they start to become part of who you are, right? Like me, I go to the gym, so it becomes a part of me I just become the type of guy who's fit, right? Or if I upload videos, I become the type of guy who's a YouTuber, right? So if a girl drinks and she's promiscuous and she's out and about all the time, that just becomes the type of girl she is, right? So when you get into a relationship with her, you think you're gonna be able to undo all those bad habits, right? I mean, you might, but I'm not interested in fixing broken women. And I'll tell you that right now. I'm not here to save women. I'm not here to fix all their problems. I'm not here to be their therapist. I'm not here to tell them, the right way. If a woman asks for my opinion, I'll give her my opinion. But I'm not going to be in a relationship where I'm just going to have to fix your problems to meet my needs. It's either you're a wife or you're not. There's no like, hey, and that has to be the mindset. If you're a guy listening to this video right now, your mindset has to be, is she a wife or is she not? And if she's not, you're gone. Bam. There's no other there's no hard feelings. There's no bad blood. It's just, hey, this is not the lifestyle that is going to be conducive to me as the man. And as the man, right, like a lot of you guys, we are providers, we are protectors, and it's not that we want to be, we are like that. It's in men's nature to provide and protect, right? So if a woman doesn't want to be provided for, if she doesn't want to be protected, if she doesn't want to be submissive, and she doesn't want to be led, then let her be single, let her be promiscuous, and let her do her thing, man. Because at the end of the day, like I said, she's missing out on you. Because think about it this way, right? Women at the end of all their bad behaviors, they're the ones that lose out at the end. And I'll explain how this is. Women peak at around 23 to 24, right, in their sexual market value, right? And men, we know, peak around between 35 and 50, right? If we're doing the work and we're, increasing our value as we go. So think about it, right? If a woman, let's say from 18 to 30, right? That's usually their prime years where they like to have fun and do all their promiscuous activities and party and go here and go there and do whatever, all the fun stuff, right? They are the ones who lose at the end of the day, because a woman deep down, no matter how many men she slept with, no matter how many drugs she's taken, she deep down wants commitment. I don't care what any woman says. Every woman wants commitment, no matter how promiscuous they are. They like to say that because they feel empowered. But every woman deep down wants commitment. So understanding that they all want commitment, right? they are the ones who lose at the end of the day, because they're the ones who, when they get older, they lose their value. They get older, they don't look as good, right? And now they have to settle for something that they didn't really want, but they're just settling because they don't want to be alone, right? So at the end of the day, either you got to look at it like, okay, listen, these women are either going to end up one or two ways. They're going to end up with a guy they don't like, they don't respect, they don't admire, they just tolerate him, and they'll just live mediocre lives. Or they'll have no guy and they'll be cat ladies and alone forever and drug addicted forever. And, you know, like I said, that's not me hoping for that, but that's just what it's going to end up being for those women who choose to be like that. And, you know, like I said, as a guy, you don't have to participate in that, right? You can let them die off, right? And you know, in a way, it's kind of, you know, I'm not trying to sound harsh or mean here, but in a way, it's kind of good, because it's like, hey, man, all you promiscuous women, all you stupid, unintelligent women who don't think, who don't like understand how to work a relationship, that's good. You can die off, because we don't need more stupid people, more stupid women, more, even men too. But I'm talking about red flags, women. Like, we don't need more stupidity nowadays. We need like competent people, right? We need men and women to reproduce that have high IQs, that are competent, that are intelligent, that will solve humanity's problems. We don't need more humans running around that are just fucking and doing whatever they want, right? That's not going to be conducive to any evolutionary growth that we want in any domain of life, right? So as a guy, you want to understand these red flags, avoid them. And if it takes a few years, if you end up as a man being single, it's okay, because like I said, your prime is 35 to 50. So, you know, you might struggle, you know, in your younger years to find women like that. But I'll tell you like this, it's worth it, right? Because like I said, I've been with my girl for a little while now, and man, there's like no problems. I'm not saying there might not be issues later on, but we don't argue. She knows her role, right? I know my role. She, like, when I ask her to do something, she doesn't look at me weird. She doesn't, like, you know how, like, it's funny too. Sorry, I'm really going on a lot of freaking rants here. Sorry. But it's funny too, because like I work with women who are like have that boss babe mentality, right? And I'll like ask them to do something at work, right? And they'll give me like a look. They're like you know how like you ask someone to do something, they give you that look like, I don't really want to do it, but I'm just gonna do it because I'm here. No, it's like when I ask my girl to do something, she's glad, she's happy to do it. Like, she's happy to be like a part of like what's going on. And that's the woman you want. You don't want to have to like nag a woman to do something, right? You don't want to, when you ask her to clean something and she gives you an attitude, or you know, she says, oh, she starts to argue, it's like, do you, like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just gonna like leave or kick you out. it's that simple. And I'm definitely not arguing. So definitely watch out for these. And like I said, this dynamic can be seen, this successful dynamic can be seen once you are able to avoid all the red flags and find a wife. And you know, in the Bible it says, he that find a wife find a good thing. So wives are assets to your life. They make your late, they give you more goodness, right, in every area. So you know, like I said, this is something that you guys need to internalize and really look out for. Because like I said, and here's another thing too, the wrong woman will ruin your life. So a good woman will enhance your life, and the wrong woman will ruin your life. So if you're struggling with loneliness, or you know, you want to be in a relationship, I'm telling you, just wait, man. Build your value, you know, make as much money as you can, get in shape, learn, you know, develop your skills, become competent, become more intelligent. And you know, like I said, that's how you build your value, and that's how you have the best odds of getting a woman who is wifey material, like people say. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.